Thanks for clicking on the video, and here on Mimic, we just went to Origins for our very first time, right Emma?
Yeah!
That's right. And after our experience, we're going to tell you the top 5 things we liked about Origins and the top 5 things we didn't like about Origins, so get ready.
We'll start with the 5 things we liked. At number 5, it's not too crowded.
So Origins last year in 2023 had an attendance around 16,000, and for this year it was roughly 17,000. So very manageable. Gen Con, by contrast, has an attendance of last year of 70,000, so that's nearly a 5-fold difference. So you could see when I post these videos that it's really spacious and you're able to walk around without bumping into people.
At number 4, the convention center is clean and neat.
So when you walk into the convention center, you're going to be very impressed how new and clean it looks. The floors look spotless. Even the carpet here is clean. Maybe they did it because they're going to put advertising on the carpet, but they did a major remodel in 2017 and it really shows. Even the bathrooms look great and clean. So no trouble finding a working stall, and everything looks maintained.
At number 3, you can meet the creators of the game. How do you do?
So when we played most of the games, a lot of the creators of the games, the game designers, were actually there in front of their board game, and it was really cool to meet them in person and get to know them and why they put certain mechanics into the game. My daughter's favorite game at the convention was 5-Minute Mysteries, and she was able to talk to the game designer Connor Reed over there, and that was really cool.
Number 2, you can play games that are not even out yet.
It was really cool to check out board games that were not even released yet, or in prototype form, or getting ready for Kickstarter. There's also a whole section of the convention dedicated to unpublished games that are many years before release, and you could talk to the game designers and help fine-tune their game for them. So that was a really cool part of the convention to check out.
At number 1, everyone you meet is very nice.
I've been to multiple different type of conventions, whether it's comic book conventions, anime conventions, video game conventions. This is my first board game convention. I have to admit, everyone I met was really nice. Whether it's people running the booth, taking time to explain rules and games to you, or other attendees that you could play with. At the game library section, there are multiple people that set up tables looking for other players. Even they hold up little signs asking people to drop by, and everyone was just really open and welcoming, and it was cool to be in that atmosphere.
Now the top 5 things we didn't like about Origins. At number 5, there's no place to store your games.
So I saw multiple people on the showroom floor pulling wagons to hold multiple board games, or of course having these humongous board game packs. There's no place to store all the games that you buy or bring. Hopefully you're lucky enough to have a car parked nearby or staying at the adjacent hotel, but I wish they had a facility on site that accommodated this need. There is a UPS store adjacent to the convention center I want you to be aware of. So if you need to ship things back to your hometown, it's not on site, but it's 1 block away.
At number 4, the app to reserve events are difficult to use. What does this button do?
So to attend one of the thousands of different events that this Origins convention has, you have to download an app and get a ticket through this process. However, when you search for an event, and you can find, for example, hundreds of things related to Dungeons and Dragons, if you open up the window to see what it is and it's not the right one and you want to hit the backspace button, it does not go back to the same page we're on. It goes back to entry number 1, which is unfortunate. So I might be, for example, on page 36 looking for an event, and if it's the wrong one, it does not go back to 36, and they need to correct that. Maybe it is different on a different browser, but what I was using, it was a very cumbersome. So hopefully in the future they will fix that and open up a new tab or window rather than having everything get refreshed.
3, there's no good food. Yucky, yucky, blah, blah.
The convention center itself, there's not too much great food to be had. There is something called a smart farm where they grow some vegetables and herbs on site there, but it's really basic and unappealing, to be honest with you. So the best place to eat is 2 blocks down at North Market. This is a very old food hall and quite large, has multiple different cuisines from Japanese to pizza, Moroccan and Indian, and even barbecue. So if you are looking for something to eat, I would highly recommend you just walk 2 blocks down to this North Market.
At number 2, some of the gaming sessions are too long.
That's right. Some of the events and gaming sessions require 4 hours, and so that's nearly half a show day. So if you're interested in these longer tabletop games or RPGs, you may want to get a full 4-day badge so you could join on multiple events. The good news is multiple people probably do realize this is an issue. So some of the board games have cards taken out or objectives simplified to make the gameplay shorter.
At number 1, the Cosplay Contest is disappointing.
That's right. Usually the cosplay contest held on Saturday evenings of larger conventions is top-notch, such as comic book conventions or anime conventions. Unfortunately for this tabletop convention, it was quite poor. Maybe 30 or 40 people participated, and most of the costumes were quite poor. That's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to it along with my family. I guess part of the problem is if you're gonna cosplay a board game, I mean, what would you do? If you like Catan, are you gonna dress up as a settler? I guess that's part of the problem. So that's it. Thanks for watching our top 5 things we liked and top 5 things we didn't like about Origins. I'm not quite sure if we'll go to Origins next year. However, we will try to make our way to Gen Con this year. If I had attended in the 80s, I'm quite certain it would have been more RPG based rather than board game based, but it is what it is now. I'm quite happy that we attended, and I'm grateful they also had events that the entire family can enjoy. Thanks for watching. Keep on adventuring out there.